But I don't want to talk about no motherfucking Lupe Fiasco because
It's such a and when I say this world, I mean it. I don't mean in an ideal sense. I mean in every day, every little thing you do. It's such a gimme, gimme, gimme. Everybody back off. You know, everybody's like, you taught that from school, everywhere. Big business. If you want to be successful, you want to be like Trump, gimme, 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 push, 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 step, 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 crush, crush, crush. That's how it all is. And it's like, nobody ever stopped. Just, I feel like instead of us just being like, slavery's bad, slavery's bad whitey, bad whitey. I mean, all right, let's stop that. And everybody's smart enough to know that, we've been slighted. And we want ours. And I don't mean by like ours, 40 acres and a mule, because we're past that. But we need help. For us to be on our own 2 feet, us meaning youth or us meaning black people, whatever you want to take it for us to be on our own 2 feet, we do need help. Because we have been here, we have been a good friend. If you want to make it a relationship type thing, we have been there, and now we deserve our payback. It's like you got a friend that you don't never look out for. You dressed up in jewels. Now America's got jewels, and they paid and everything, and they lending money to everybody except us. And it's like, everybody need a little help on their way to being, self-reliant. You know what I'm saying? That's the whole thing about the album, about the Special Olympics. Everybody need a little something to be independent. No independent person just grew up and was born independent. You worked and you learned teamwork and you learned cooperation and unity and struggle, and then you became independent. And we have to teach that and instill that. And why is it that they want to do that? If this is truly a melting pot in the country where we care about it, and Lady Liberty got a hand like this, she really loves us, then we really need to be like that. And it needs to be the black kids. And if there's a white person who got money, then you need to help them. He need to help black kids, Mexican kids, Korean kids, whatever. But it needs to be real. And it need to be before we all die, and then you say, oh, I made a mistake. We should have gave them some money. We really should have helped these folks. It's going to be too late. You know what I'm saying? And then
he said if this is truly a melting pot. But for real, like, I don't know when it's going to become a point when everybody is, like, protecting everybody. Because still a lot of, racist people. Like, it's going to take a minute. Even now,
we should have helped these folks. It's going to be too late. You know what I'm saying? And then that's when you got to pay your own karma. And that's when God make you punish. When God punishes you. Because I feel like, it's too much money here. Nobody should be hitting lotto for 36 million and we got people starving in the streets. That is not idealistic. That's just real. That is just stupid. There's no way Michael Jackson should have, or whoever Jackson, should have $1,000,000 billion and then there's people starving. There's no way. There's no way that these people should own planes and their people don't have houses, apartments, shacks, drawers, pants.
this is a beautiful.
If they earn,
this man got a beautiful freaking heart. He had a beautiful heart. People be like, if you earned it, you see, he said, if you earned it, then a lot of people are like, oh, I earned this money. You need to earn your money so you won't be in your situation. Yeah, this is a Tupac interview. Yeah, but I feel like, if I earn money and if I got enough money to give people, that I'm gonna give it to you. I'm not gonna give you, not money maybe, but if you hungry or something, like I give you food, I will get you a place to live, a place to stay or something like that, like, but physically, like, give you money, like, I don't know if I would, like, just give money. Unless, like, in certain situations, I don't know, but, people be trying to calm people, so I would rather give people things. I would rather give people, like, if somebody need, like, some Pampers or some baby food or something, I would rather give that than give somebody, like, $100. Like, no, I'm not about to do that.
I think that they deserve it, but even if you earned it, you still owe. Because look at me, I don't have that mega money, but I feel guilty walking by somebody. I got to give them some mail. And if I know I got $3,000 in my pocket, I feel like it's wrong to give that person a quarter or $1. It's wrong. Only you know what you got in your pocket. And that's wrong. No matter what they do, if they take it and drink it, they take it and drink it. But, you got...
Look, see, they different than me. They different. He different than me because... He said they take it and drink it, they take it and drink it. If you had $3,000 in your pocket, when have I ever had $3,000 in my pocket? Never. So I really don't know that feeling of, oh, I got $3,000 in my pocket. I probably would not mind giving somebody like $100 if I had $3,000 in my pocket. You know, I mean, but going off of like me not having that much money and feeling like oh, I want to make sure, because if I don't have much money, I want to make sure. I don't want it to go to no drinks or no drugs, nothing like that. I want to make sure, like, I will physically go in the store and buy you a sandwich or some fries or some pizza or whatever. I will physically go get it just to make sure. Just to make sure. But if I had $3,000 in my pocket, that's a different story. You know, I would probably just give you $100 instead of going through all the trouble. But if you don't got no money and I ain't got no money, then you have to work with me, you know, because, yeah, what they do with the money is their business. But, hey, if they asking me for something, then it's my business too. Like, I had one time I had a whole pizza in the car. I got the pizza for my kids. And somebody was like, oh, I'm hungry, whatever. And I was like, I don't have no money, but I could give you a slice of pizza. And I gave them a slice of my the food I got for my children. I gave it to them. I don't mind giving you stuff, you know, if it's gonna make you feel better, you know. I don't know, but if you say you need money for food, like, oh, I'm so hungry, I need money for food, and then somebody try to give you food and you turn it down, like, I don't know, I don't like them vibes. You got other motives. No.
You understand it? We all know how hard it is, and it's not about if you good or you bad. So since it's not about if you good or you bad, we know that because he don't mean he was bad, or don't mean he's a criminal, or don't mean he's crazy, or a drug addict, or none of that. It just means he don't got. And ain't it bad that you got 30? I mean, can you imagine somebody having $32 million? $32 million, and this person has nothing, and you can sleep. You can still go to the movies I mean, and then these are the type of people that get humanitarian awards.
I know, right? I know, right?
How can they be humanitarians by the fact that they millionaires and there's so many poor people shows how unhumane they are? You know what I'm saying? And that bugs me. Not saying that when I'm never gonna be rich and you know what I'm saying? But I'm saying
y'all know. Like I done told y'all, I actually need to record these people well, not the people, but their community. We have a bunch of communities like tents, like a people that really don't have nothing, like people sleeping on the street, and we in the nation's capital. Like, we literally have the president's freaking house, like, not too far from everybody. Like, DC is not that big. But they only show the mall and the White House. They show the beautiful stuff. But we have so many hoods. We have so many poor people. Like, it looks bad. It looks real bad. And if somebody was to record that stuff, they will put all that shit on blast. Because I don't know. But what you say? People are saying, was it hypocrite for wanting to go to? Just because he's wearing 2 gold chains, that don't mean he don't care about people. He could still look good. I'm pretty sure growing up in the hood, he always had desires, to have certain kind of stuff. But then he could also help people. If that's what he want to do with his money, then he could buy 2 gold chains if he want to. And then from what he's saying, it seemed like if he sees somebody that's in need, he not gonna be like, nah, I don't got it, because clearly you do got it, and we know that you do got it, and he's saying that is not the kind of person he is to have all that stuff, because there's plenty of people, it's plenty of wealthy people that live in DC, and they just for themselves, and everybody else, whatever else happens, just whatever, but we do need it's sad that we got billionaires in the world, and then there's so many people that don't got nothing. They literally don't have nothing. I feel like that's a hood kid's dream, like to be able to that's just like where you come from. That's always like the glitz and the glam of the hood. Like all the drug dealers will be dressed like this, like they had the gold chains and the watches and stuff. It's like a dream come true for somebody who live in the hood. But he's saying I can be like this. Tupac was always a versatile kind of person. That's why he could make Brenda's Got a Baby, and he could write a song about hoes and whatever and life on the street, whatever. He's just a versatile kind of person. So it's not surprising that he could wear gold chains and a gold watch and then be talking about people need help, because he's not one kind of person. And that's like, I think that's real like dumb for people to expect people to be like one track minded. You know, I don't know, but that's just what I think. I don't think it's nothing wrong with him wanting 2 gold chains. Like, fuck, do what you want to do. Long as you got the mindset to not be selfish. Long as you humble, you know. But it is what it is. People always gonna find something.
And it's a struggle, and I think everybody deserves. And I think there's a way to pay these people. I think there is a way. It just takes to be revolutionary, and it takes to do something out of the ordinary. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think that if we just said, okay, I got an idea. No more porno buildings. You know what I'm saying? Let's build houses. Or no more polo games. Let's build houses for poor people. You know what I'm saying? Or, look, okay, I know you're rich. I know you got $40 billion, but can you just keep it to one house? You only need one house. And if you only got 2 kids, can you just keep it to 2 rooms? I mean, why have 52 rooms and you know there's somebody with no room? It just don't make sense to me. It don't. And then
y'all think with all this like knowledge and stuff that he done acquired, that he acquired in his short years of living, that he's not aware like that I got I don't know how much money worth of jewelry on. Like, obviously he's aware. He know people going to talk about it. But he's also saying, if I see you, the same people who talking about it, who probably don't have enough, if I see you, I will give you $1,000. Like it's nothing. You know, I will help you. It's other people who have and won't give nothing. He probably will take off one of them rings or one of them necklaces and give it to somebody. Just because. And that's why I'm saying, what you say? Did you see the video where Pac confronted the bootlegger for powering his tapes? Well, I don't want to talk about no motherfucking Lupe fiasco because I'm just not really a boy. Be quiet. He's not making no music. I don't want to talk about him. Yeah, I don't. He don't have no life. All I know from Lupe Fiasco is kick, push, coast, and then away we go. No, I ain't see where he confronted a bootlegger for powering his tape. I ain't see that. Cause he always talking about him. He always talking about him like he all that. He ain't even. What is he doing? Stop it. I don't like him. I don't.
Celebrate Christmas, they got big trees, huge trees, all the little trimmings. Everybody got gifts, and then somebody's starving.
I know, right?
And they're having a white Christmas. They're having a great Christmas, eggnog and the whole 9. That's not fair to me.
It's not fair. It's not fair. It's not fair. And whatever, y'all can talk. I don't like that people hating on his people's hating on his gold chains or whatever. Whatever. So you can't look nice. You can't look nice. If that's his way of looking nice, like I would want to have some diamond earrings in my ear, or like a beautiful tennis bracelet or something, or like a pretty necklace or whatever. If I had the money to get that, I would get it and I would wear it. But I still have the heart to want to help people. Like, what the fuck? Like, that don't make you just what? Anyway. Y'all better get with the program, because this boy was way ahead of his time. Way ahead of his time. And I understand what he meant about the big old trees and stuff, because when I was little, I used to go downtown. They had the big old tree downtown with at the White House. It was all pretty, dressed all pretty. Actually, it wasn't just a big tree. They had a big tree and a whole bunch of little trees. All the trees was dressed all nice, decorated all, and then my mother had the tree that she could take out the closet, that's been in the closet for 1,000 years, and then we had to use the decorations that we had the year before but it's still oh, you got it, but I understand what he's talking about. We couldn't do it up. We had to work with what we had. So, and I think somebody actually gave us that tree. So I don't know, but we had a tree. So I always making comments when I talk about being poor. I was poor. Dang. I'm still a little poor. Just because I don't look it. But anyway, I was actually poor. There's nothing wrong with that. There ain't nothing wrong with that. I had happy Christmases. That don't mean. Shut up. I had happy Christmases. That don't mean that I wasn't, I wasn't poor. Dang. Dang, y'all. You see, y'all probably ain't never even been poor before. Y'all ain't been poor. Y'all act like y'all can't relate. Y'all cannot relate. It's either y'all ain't been poor or y'all ain't been city poor. Because city poor is on a whole nother level than country poor, I feel like. I don't know, but they both got their. It's both still bad. It's just city poor. You gotta deal with like you poor, and you gotta deal with like street violence and stuff. Like when you in the country, you just poor. You just poor shit. Like in the city, you gotta deal with, whatever, little hood stuff. You know, you gotta deal with like when you go to school, they be like, look at your they'll be Joan on my pants, Joan on my shoes, Joan on everything they could Joan on. Shit, Joan on my side, Joan on my skull, on my chin, everything. I'm like, damn, what? And I wasn't that good at joning, so I really couldn't come back with the quick. I wasn't that quick, I wasn't that quick. I wish I was quick. I swear, if I can go back, I would fire their ass up. Like, you little apple head, little lemon head, biscuit head, ashy ass. Look at them little ugly, crusty ass, rusty ass, little bell pepper ass shoes you got on. Them little, where you get them from? Your granddaddy, them shoes is ugly as shit, boy. I be finding ass up. I don't care if it sounds stupid. It's more than what I came up with back in the day. Shit. It's more than what I came up with, because trust me, child, I was struggling. They'd just be joning on me, be like, yo, Lord, look at them pants. Her pants got a hole in it. Look at her pants. And I don't know what to say, because my pants did have a hole in it. So what I'm going to say? No, you wrong. No. What? School was a blur. That's good. I mean, well, it was like elementary and middle school that I was getting Joan on. Like, once I got to high school, I wasn't really getting Joan on. I think people was liking me more than anything. But I was like, yeah, I know. Kids are real cutthroat. Fuck them kids. But in high school, like, I feel like people like me more than they would, like, try to talk about me. I don't feel like people really talked about me like that for real in high school. I feel like everybody was like cool. I was like a neutral person that just like fuck with everybody. But I was like antisocial, but social too. I don't know. Like, I didn't like talking to people, but I also like talking. I don't know. That was weird. I don't remember. I remember my teachers. I remember one of my teachers. It was one of my teachers was this white man. All the kids had a crush on him. He was like this white man. He was young, and I think he had like, I forgot his name, but yeah, he was real cute. All the girls, all them black girls at the school used to like him. And one of my teachers was from like Detroit, and she had a big old butt, but she wasn't big, but she just had a big butt. One of my teachers, what? No, I didn't. I used to actually have a lot of girlfriends. Like, I did. I had, like, 5 girls that I would hang out with, like, every day. Like, it was fun. But then, like, after high school, we figured out the only thing we really had in common was that we was going to school together, I guess. Because, I don't know. I tried to keep in contact with, like, a few of them, but it just ain't work out.